Alright, they didn't have too many of these at World Cup, and unless you got there on Thursday before noon, you didn't even get to see it, because I think they only brought about a dozen of them to World Cup and they sold out, and they're not going to have them until December of 2011. So there's a few of them floating out there, but they kind of came out on a pre-release. But anyway, this is Empire's new sniper pump gun. And I've already been seeing in the forums, a lot of people have already started comparing it to the CCM. Not quite sure if you compare it to the CCM. You're talking about probably about a $300 price difference. CCM, let's say the 6.5 or the T2s, those run somewhere in the neighborhood of about $750, and this one was retailing for $420. So let's take a look at it. As you can see, we've got the pump gun here, and really neat. They did put a lot of stuff in the box. They definitely kind of went out of their way to you know, give you all the features that basically most of the pump players are asking for. I mean, you got a nice gauge here to tell you what the output pressure is of your regulator. It looks like you know, probably just a standard regulator, and looks like, you know, they've got this really nice quarter turn flip ASA. And something that was kind of interesting that they did was on the back here, they put it on a T-rail, pretty much like the Planet Eclipse guns. Now, I don't know if that'll exactly fit a Planet Eclipse ASA yet. I mean, I'll check it out and try. I've got some extra ASAs down below. I'll definitely take a look at it. Let you guys know when the video gets, you know, when I do the full review. But that was definitely interesting. It caught a lot of people's attention. Something else that you see here, it's got the auto trigger kit already installed. It's got the dual pump arms here. Let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and pull out the bolt. It's got a Delrin bolt with full O-rings, and it also has the machined detent grooves in the side, help your detents last a little bit longer. Feels like it just has standard Spider or Piranha detents on the inside. And let's get this bolt put back in place here. There we go. And it's also got what most people commonly refer to as the Hitman mod right here on the front. So you can just squeeze it that way to pump it if you want to. Now definitely this auto trigger is going to need some timing. With auto trigger, you typically want it to trip right at the very end of the stroke, and as you can see, it's tripping way before the end of the stroke. So auto trigger on this is definitely not timed yet, so I'm going to have to take a look on the inside here and see how to time that auto trigger. Hopefully it isn't too hard. It's probably going to be relatively basic. So let's go ahead and get into what are the other things that you get here in the box. You also get a barrel kit that comes with the 675, 680, and 685 barrel backs, along with a 14-inch front. Now these are, let me take a look on the inside here. Pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good boring on the inside of here. And I mean, in terms of honing on the inside. So let's just go ahead and put on, let's say, the 685, and we'll put that on the front of the pump gun. Very nice. Definitely a very short, crisp trigger pull. This is not an autococker style slide trigger. It's a very, very short trigger pull. Hopefully you can see on the camera. I mean, that's all it is. So that's it. Extremely short trigger pull. Very crisp. And something else too that definitely perked a lot of people's interest is this adapter here. And now I believe on my on the pistol, the BT pistol, I believe this holds about 12 or 13 rounds, but it's a spring-loaded magazine tube. Now, for some that are stock class purists that are looking to try, most people that already play stock class are going to use their Phantoms or whatever it is, but you could remove the spring and use this as a rock and cock if you wanted to. That's a pretty neat little feature there. So, and you can put this on your gun. You can either have it facing forward or facing backwards, whichever way you prefer. For people that are looking to use this in a limited you know, in a limited ammunition type format, or maybe if they're just looking to only go out there with maybe 10 or 15 shots in a couple tubes and they want to get as low of a profile as possible. So, you know, first impression, this is a good feeling pump gun. I'm not gonna lie, this is a great feeling pump gun. I like the fact that you can use the lever here on the pump handle, and you've got plenty of room between the trigger guard and also the regulator to squeeze this. So as you can see, I mean, there's definitely more than enough room, especially even with someone with my hands, to get it in between here. Something else I just noticed is that you can put the gauge on either side that you prefer. And I do like the fact that the macro line is coming out of the front of the ASA. It doesn't come out of the side, so it gives it a nice lean, you know, slim profile. But this is a good looking pump gun. So these are retailing right now. I believe they're going to be coming out at a price of $420, which isn't a bad price. You consider probably some of the other really good pump guns that are being made, like from Paintball Gateway. Those are running right around about $350 for the some of their pump guns, and you know, those don't even come with the barrel kit. They also don't, you know, don't come with the Hitman mod. You know, the nice ASA. It's a very, very well put together pump gun. So I hope it does well. I definitely think it's got everything it needs to do well. I don't think $400 for a top quality pump gun is anywhere out of the realm of a good price. I mean, an average Phantom will run you in the mid 300s. What are some of the other guns that are out there? Aero Precision, the Sterlings will run you in the mid 300s. I mean, most precision, most very well made pump guns are definitely going to, you know, you're definitely going to run you somewhere in the high 200s to low 500s for an entry level precision pump gun. It's definitely a very, very well put together pump gun. You got the nice clamping feed neck here. It's even got the knob on the side, so you can you know, finger adjust it depending on what kind of a loader you put on here. But this is very nice pump gun. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty damn impressed by this. So there you go. That's the unboxing video for the new Empire Sniper pump gun. Thank you.